Hi, and welcome back to this week's edition of Hawk Talk. I'm Colter Hickok.
I'm Mackenzie Grubbs.
And today we've got a new guest on, so please introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, and what do you do here at DSU?
Well, my name is Kierra Schneider. I'm from Dickinson, North Dakota, born and raised, represent. And I am a cheerleader and a junior on the DSU team here. Also, I work as a work study at the Heritage Foundation.
Oh my God, same here. Wow. Not the cheerleading part, but just the student worker part.
You could pull it off.
Yeah, I mean, I probably could. I don't want to take anything away from you, though, but I think I
didn't want to steal the spotlight.
Yeah, no, that's pretty much it.
Okay, that's okay.
So, since you are from Dickinson, tell us about your journey to DSU.
Well, I'm not going to lie, DSU wasn't my first choice. I was looking at some of the bigger colleges, but then I just decided that I wanted to stay here in town, and then I got into cheerleading by my mom actually decided that she was going to be a coach because she got an offer here. And then she started the team and she let me try out. So then I became a cheerleader at DSU and now I'm here. But I'm really happy I'm here. I feel like I made the best decision. So
good. And now that football is over, you guys don't have to freeze in the snow anymore. But how do you guys transition into basketball season?
So it's a little bit different this year just because we have a competitive team, but our sideline and competitive teams practice same and at different times. Because of what's going on right now, I don't know what the chances are of us cheering basketball this year, but the transition is usually we get a week break if we're lucky, and then get right back into it. Obviously, we have to kind of switch, positions or whatever, and go into the mindset of cheering basketball games instead of football games because, the crowd is going to be different, the area is going to be different, all of that fun stuff. So
I've actually asked your mom this for a story that I'm writing with Hunter Flynn for the Heritage Foundation in the Heritage magazine that we do. But I want to ask you, how have you seen the cheer team progress through the years that you've been here?
It's been crazy. It's been, every year we just get bigger in numbers and our skill level goes up. It's really awesome. It's been great to be a part of. But it's crazy to think about my freshman year, which was 2018, we had I think six athletes. And then this year we started with I want to say 35 or 38, which is crazy numbers to me. And then not to mention our skill level, everybody's been working so hard and we've got lots of people having our back. So it's been really great. It's been awesome.
So I know the football team has been affected by the coronavirus, but I want to ask, how has the cheer team been impacted by the pandemic?
So besides practices, which obviously we have to wear masks and things like that, and then keeping all personal items 6 feet apart and all of the precautions that you have to take for COVID, something that I think for football season anyway, that was I know it is what it is, but was the most frustrating was having to keep our masks on, except for we got to take them off while we were stunting, just because it wasn't the most fun, but I know it is what it is. So there's that, and then obviously the likelihood of us cheering basketball games now is not very high, so there's that in it. And then I know they're talking about moving just some of our competitions to virtual types of things, so that'll be a little bit different, but as long as we get to compete, it'll be happy with me. So
Absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, so on Hawk Talk, you've been on here
last year.
Yeah, okay. So, fun questions. What is the best cheer movie of all time?
Oh man, I don't know. I'd probably say Bring It On. I don't know each one by heart, but probably the first one.
Okay.
I'd have to agree with that.
Me too. Hey. Talking about this.
So since you also work at the foundation with me, I would just want to ask you, so you can be honest on this one. What do you think of working with Ty or working under Ty Orton?
I think he's awesome. If I am being honest.
Be honest.
I am. I think he's awesome. He's really motivated, which motivates me. He's hardworking and he likes to joke around, which I enjoy. So I think he's a cool guy.
Yeah, I'd have to agree, just because he sponsors the show. But yeah, working with Ty is a really good opportunity, and I really enjoy it.
Yeah. He's awesome. He's a great guy.
What?
Okay, next fun question.
What?
All right. So it's Thanksgiving next week. So let's hear your best turkey call.
Oh, geez. Okay, let me just take a breath here. Like, gobble, gobble, gobble.
Yeah,
That's pretty good.
That was good. I got to say that was pretty dang good.
Thank you.
Kenzie,
Let's hear yours first.
I'd want to hear yours first.
You got it.
I don't know. Actually, Lane and I were just playing turkey calls, but I don't think I can do that in my voice.
All right, I'll try mine.
That was really good.
Was that good? All right. All
Did
right.
this help with like the sound effect?
Yeah, it did actually. So
Wow.
next time.
I feel like Kierra just do like go go go.
Yeah.
No,
that's
I go all in.
You do go all in. That was good. That
All
was
right.
really
I'm
good.
proud of you.
So since it is Thanksgiving next week, and technically this is our Thanksgiving episode, we do have some Thanksgiving trivia for you in the form of Are You Smarter Than a Fifth Grader? Are you ready?
Yep, let's go.
All right. You don't really get to have an option on this one. So you and our next guest will get these same questions. Let's just see how fast you can answer them. Let's see how many you get right.
Oh,
You ready?
no. This is okay.
You ready?
Yep.
All right. When was the first Thanksgiving? 1720, 2020, 1621, or 1823?
The 1720.
It's 1621. What was the name of the group of people who escaped England to avoid religious persecution? The Beatles, One Direction, the Rolling Stones, or the Pilgrims?
The Pilgrims.
What store sponsors the annual Thanksgiving Day parade? Target, TJ Maxx, Pier 1 Imports, or Macy's?
Macy's.
True or false? Turkey was on the menu at the first Thanksgiving.
False.
That's correct. What is the chemical in turkey that makes you sleepy? Tryptophan, Valin, leucine, or histidine?
I'm gonna go with the second one.
It is tryptophan. What president made Thanksgiving a national holiday? Ronald Reagan, William H. Taft, Abe Lincoln, or Trump?
What was the second option?
Taft.
What's the first one?
Reagan.
We'll do that one.
It's Lincoln. When was the first NFL Thanksgiving Day NFL football game played? 1920, 1950, 1940, or 1960?
1920.
That is correct. True or false? Calvin Coolidge once received a Thanksgiving present in the form of a raccoon.
True.
That is correct, surprisingly. How many turkeys are cooked each year? 10 million, 15 million, 36 million, or 46 million?
46 million.
That is correct. The day after Thanksgiving is the busiest day for which profession? Bankers, police, doctors or nurses, or plumbers?
Oh, geez, that's a hard one.
You think so?
Plumber.
That is correct. That's Kenzie's favorite question.
My favorite question.
That's awesome.
Ron, how many only miss? Let's say you missed two.
Yeah, I think it was 2.
All right, two.
That's
So
probably the two most important ones.
probably the two most important
Give
ones.
it to me.
So let's just see how well our next guest can do when their interview comes on. But
Parrot.
that was really good.
Thank you.
Okay, so back to some real questions. Do you have like a favorite memory from like cheer or stunting?
Probably just like, so we get to have tumbling practices, and sometimes like you'll throw your body and then you'll tell your brain to do one thing and then your body's like, nope, I'm gonna do this instead. So your body just kind of like freaks out in midair. And we have this one guy, his name is Brendan, he's super cool. And he was doing flips and pretty much he landed really weird and like did like a back roll out of it. And I don't know, it was just really funny. He played it off really cool.
Well, all right.
So yeah.
Well, was he okay?
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay.
There's actually a video of it too. It was,
Oh, really?
It was great.
I'll check it out.
Yeah,
Perfect.
it's cool.
So we asked you this question last time, but we liked your answer so much, we're going to ask you this question again. So I want to ask you, what does DSU mean to you?
Probably the first word that comes to my head is opportunity. Personally, I've been offered so many opportunities just being at DSU, between like cheerleading or communications or now at the Heritage Foundation or just pretty much anything. I think everybody is really willing to help each other out, and the faculty and staff are really interested in the success of the students. So I just think that's great, and I personally have been offered some awesome opportunities because of the dynamic and just the way that it goes. So yeah,
That's
opportunity.
awesome. That's awesome. So Kierra, thank you very much for coming on.
Thank you.
I mean, we'd give you a shirt, but you already have one, and then you also work at the foundation if I forgot it, so you could grab it there.
There you go.
But again, thank you very much for coming on.
Yep, thank
It's been
you.
awesome to have you again.
Thanks.
And we'll be right back with another guest right after this. And we're back. As you can see, we have a brand new guest on, so please introduce yourself, who you are, where you're from, and what do you do here at DSU?
My name is Myren Moore. I'm from Los Angeles, California. Also Bakersfield, California. I moved to Bakersfield when I was in high school. I'm a fundraiser at the Heritage Foundation now, so yeah.
We'll get more into what a fundraiser is later in the interview, but yeah, it's pretty sweet.
Yeah, pretty good job.
Yeah.
So far.
Yeah. Tell us about your journey to DSU.
It's been crazy. So I moved here in 2012 to run track. I ran track, walked into the football team, ended up playing football here for 3 years.
You were pretty average running back.
Yeah, I was okay. You know, I was okay.
Yeah, you just dominating on the football field. Just no big deal.
I was all right. And then I ended up coaching for 3 years. So I think you were here my last year?
Yep.
Okay, yeah, so I ended up coaching for 3 years, graduated with a degree in communications. There's like a running joke with like me and probably everybody, because every year I say I'm moving home, and then something happens to where I don't move home. And here we are 8 years later, and I just took a new job at Dickinson, so yeah.
Well, I mean, we're still happy to have you here. I mean, you and I have gotten to be good friends over the years, so it's been great to get to know you. I'm happy that you haven't moved back, just because you are a good friend.
Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that.
I got to ask you, is there a favorite memory that you have from either being an athlete or being a coach or now being involved with the Heritage Foundation?
Oh man, there's so many, especially playing. They change all the time, depending on who I'm talking to. You know, we're talking to old teammates. But coaching, man, coaching was so special, because you have your you know, the time that you played, but then when you see, you know, the people that come after you and their goals, and you're able to help them, you know, reach those goals. You know, I had a couple of guys that wanted to rush for 1,000 yards as running backs. And they made that happen, but just to be able to be there with them and kind of like help them a little bit, I think those are my favorite memories here. Yeah.
It's awesome.
It's your question.
I know. Okay, so on Hawk Talk, we always do like fun questions.
Okay.
And I know we made you wait outside before, but there's always fun questions on Hawk Talk. So, what's your favorite superpower?
That's a good question. Wolverine is the stuff that come out his wrist or his hands, is that a superpower?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, that would be.
I mean, I think so. I mean, I can't do that, so
no,
I feel
that
like
would
it'd be a
definitely
superpower.
Yeah, that would definitely be my favorite. Yeah.
I can't do that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wish I could, but I don't think I can. So.
That would be my favorite. And then if like right now, for what I'm doing right now, if I could like read minds, that would be dope, because then I would know who would be wanting to give money to the college.
That would,
you know what I mean?
Your job quite a bit.
Yeah.
Kenzie, what about you?
Ooh, well, being in track right now, I want like super speed. That'd be pretty sweet.
Yeah.
Or the ability to like teleport, I guess.
That would be dope.
That'd be sweet.
Yeah. Because I spend too much money on flights, so I would definitely, yeah.
I don't know. I mean, probably just being strong. Yeah.
Strong.
Yeah, being super strong.
That's easy though.
Yeah, but like super strong.
You gotta go on that Kobe Wortman workout plan, man.
That is true. That is
Shout out to Kobe, man.
Shout out to Colby.
Okay, and if you could only eat one thing for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Pizza, easy.
That's it, I said.
Pizza.
So, like, follow-up question to that. Like, are we talking about like the variety of pizza? Like, you can only have like pepperoni, or you can only have cheese, or like, is it like you can get it from anywhere and you can only have that one specific type?
What's your question? I don't know. Pepperoni, that's fine with me.
All right.
Yeah. No pineapples. I know people go crazy with pineapples on pizza. That's disgusting, by the
Yeah,
way.
I
So,
agree.
yeah. Maybe we're on the same page.
I like pineapple.
See?
Like specifically pepperoni and pineapple.
Yeah,
It's pretty
that's
good.
disgusting.
It's pretty
man.
good.
Pineapples don't go on pizza.
You should try it.
I'm good.
All right.
All right.
So, what's your spirit animal?
Okay, I'm gonna be honest. I was out there looking them up, and I couldn't find it. I looked up one for my sign, my horoscope, and it said a spider, and I was like, I'm not gonna say my spirit animal is a spider.
Like a black widow spider.
Yeah, like no. So I think probably the popular answer is a lion.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Ooh, I see that.
yeah.
Yeah,
You see that?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The line from
Big
now
fan
on.
of the Lion King, man. I feel like when I moved here, I was like Simba when Simba dipped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then he went back home, and he's like the king of the jungle, man.
Yeah.
That's kind of me when I go back home.
All right.
So.
Watch out, Scar, whoever that may be.
Okay, so back to some real questions. How did you get with the Heritage Foundation? Like, how'd you start there?
Seth Moore Kirky.
I know Seth.
Yeah, I know.
I wouldn't be here without Seth.
Me either. Literally at the Heritage Foundation, wouldn't be here without him. He kind of was telling me that he thought I'd be a good fit at it. And it's been like maybe a year in the making. And like I said, I thought I was moving home. And then I just ended up staying. And I stopped by the Heritage Foundation to buy some gear. And Ty was like, Myron, what are you doing with your life? Like, what's going on, man? And I was like, well, I got 2 jobs. I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And Ty was like, I got a job for you at the Heritage Foundation. So I went in, we talked about it. And I was like, bro, I can't be a fundraiser. You know what? He said a salesperson. That's how he sold it to me, was a salesperson. And I was like, I can't be a salesperson. Like, I don't know. Like, I can't do that, And then he broke it down for me. And he was like, you're not begging for money for yourself. Like, you're trying to get money for students at the college. And then when I thought of it that way, I was like, that's pretty dope, So I made a couple of phone calls to some people to get their opinion on it. And everybody was in the same boat, like, Myron, I think you should do it. I talked to Coach Schillinger, Coach Stanton, Dawn Reed, Kayla Ray, Seth Murkirky, my high school coach, just everybody. And everybody's like, yeah, you should do it. Give it a shot. You have nothing to lose. So that's how I got here.
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean,
That was a lot, but that's...
no, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So, since you are the newest employee of the foundation, I gotta ask you. You gotta be honest on this one. What are your thoughts of Ty Orton?
Oh man, no, seriously, I really like Ty. We had a meeting last week, and he was talking, and he said something to the extent of when he leaves the Heritage Foundation, he wants it to be better off, and that's kind of how I looked at it when I played football here. When I was leaving, I wanted to be better off than how it was when I got there, and I think we had our first winning season my senior year. And then from that point on, this is conference championship number 6, So that was the goal, just for you to go somewhere, but to leave things better. So with that being said, man, Ty's a great dude, man. Just from that alone, we have that same goal of just wanting the college to be better off in every aspect of it.
In here, I thought you were gonna be talking smack about
No,
him, but-
man. It's only been 2 weeks of me working with him, man. Do a part 2 of this, and we'll see what happens in a couple months.
we'll see what's really going on behind the camera. But no, I absolutely agree with you. Ty is a great dude, and I'm happy to be working under him and working with him. And that being said, we've got Yule time coming up.
Yes.
So for those of you who don't know, what is Yule time?
So Yule time is the biggest fundraising event of the year for Dickinson State. It's a bunch of donors and sponsors coming together and just raising money for scholarships for students. I went to one 2 years ago, and just to see everybody there, having fun, auctioning or bidding on items and just having a good time, but doing it for the sole purpose of making sure students are able to have scholarships is dope. So, and this year it's online because of everything that's going on, but we're in a crazy time right now. People are losing jobs, people are dying, you have all this crazy stuff going on. But to know that people still want to do this event for the sole purpose to help students with scholarships just says a lot about the Dickinson community.
That's very true.
It does, it says a lot about them.
Yeah. Okay, so you talked a lot about being a fundraiser. So what exactly is a fundraiser?
To me, a fundraiser is, someone's job is to raise money for either a charity, nonprofit organization. In my case right now, students that attend, a college. So, yeah.
Okay.
So I know you've been dreading these questions since I told you about them the other day, but now is that time. Are you ready for some Thanksgiving trivia?
Bro, let's do it, man.
All right.
Got it.
So Kierra, she only missed 2.
Oh, man.
So let's put a little bit of pressure on you. You think you're ready? You answer them as fast as you can. They're multiple.
Oh, they're
choice.
timed.
Just as fast as you can.
Yeah, they're not timed. You're good.
I mean,
Don't
okay.
stress.
Yeah, you're fine.
I mean, I play running back, man. I take a lot of hits to the head, so I don't know if this is,
So just answer them as fast as you can.
Okay.
Multiple choice, only 10 questions.
All right.
You ready? When was the first Thanksgiving? 1720, 2020, 1621, or 1823?
1621.
That is correct. Kierra didn't get that one right. What is the name of the group who escaped religious persecution in England? The Pilgrims, the Beatles, One Direction, or the Rolling Stones?
Pilgrims.
That is correct. What store sponsors the annual Thanksgiving Day Parade? Target, TJ
Macy's.
Maxx? True or false? Turkey was on the menu at the first Thanksgiving.
False.
That's correct. What is the chemical in turkey that makes you sleepy? Tryptophan, Valin, leucine, or histidine?
Histidine, or whatever the word is.
Tryptophan. What president made Thanksgiving a national holiday? Reagan, Taft, Lincoln, or Trump?
Lincoln.
That's correct. When was the first NFL Thanksgiving Day game? 1920, 1950, 1940, or 1960?
19. Ooh. Say them again one time.
1920, 1950, 1940, or 1960?
1960.
1920. True or false? Calvin Coolidge once received a Thanksgiving present in the form of a raccoon.
True.
That is correct. How many turkeys are cooked each year on Thanksgiving? 10 million, 15 million, 36 million, or 46 million?
36 million.
It's 46 million. The day after Thanksgiving is the busiest day for which profession? Bankers, police, doctors or nurses, or plumbers?
Plumbers.
That is correct. So you and Kierra are the same. You missed 3? Oh no.
How many did she miss?
She missed 2.
No, bro. I even Googled some of these last night. No, seriously, that's
Really?
Yeah, man.
Well, I just goes to show you gotta always be prepared for always being a 5th grader.
always.
And you are technically smarter than a 5th grader.
Okay, I appreciate that because I was scared, man.
No.
I was literally scared yesterday when he told me like this is what we're gonna do. I was like, no, bro. You're not gonna give me the answers, man. We're supposed to be cool, bro.
You did good.
Yeah,
Appreciate
you
that.
did good.
Okay.
Okay, final question. We ask this to everyone that comes on Hawk Talk. What does DSU mean to you?
How much time we got?
As much time as you need.
At this stage in my life, man, it means everything to me. I wouldn't be where I'm at right now without Dickinson State. So many opportunities to grow, to be a better person. I just think of just opportunity after opportunity. We talk about your time and the importance of scholarships. If it wasn't for a scholarship, I wouldn't have been able to go to college. I was able to break generational curses because of a scholarship. Just all types of stuff, man. I'm able to go home and when my younger siblings see me, they want to go to college, they want to graduate. My parents didn't graduate college, so for me, just having the opportunity to come here and do the things that I've done, I can't thank Dickinson enough and the people that are in this community and my support system. You know, Coach Sten's a big part of that. Coach Schillinger, guys that they probably think they're just doing their job, but it means so much to me to be able to just stop by his office or call Coach Schillinger or Coach Walker, for Ty to want me to work at the Heritage Foundation because he sees something in me that maybe I don't see in myself, for Seth to vouch for me, for all these amazing people to just want to see me succeed. That doesn't happen if I don't come to Dickinson State. So yeah, it means a lot to me. Yeah.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Myron, thank you very much for coming on. As soon as I heard that you were working at the foundation, I knew I wanted to get you on here. So again, thank you very much for being on here.
Thanks for having me, man.
I'll get you a shirt when we get back to the foundation.
Chef said the same thing, man. I'm still waiting.
Your office is literally right next to the door where the shirts are.
Okay. I'll just go grab my own.
Yes. So, Myron, thank you very much for coming on. It's been
Thanks for
awesome,
having
man.
me, man.
And Kenzie and I will be right back for the recap right after
Happy
this.
Thanksgiving, everybody.
Happy Thanksgiving. And welcome back for the recap. We really don't have that much to recap, but we have basketball going on next week. We have Thanksgiving going on next week.
Okay.
And last week, football finished out the regular season. They are going to go into playoffs, and those will be in the springtime. Same thing with volleyball. They're going to be in the spring. We're still waiting to see if wrestling is going to happen. We don't necessarily know quite yet.
Yeah, I know they had a meeting yesterday about it, but I haven't heard the conclusion.
So, yeah, pretty much that's it. Thanksgiving, please enjoy the time with your family. I try to avoid all of the news about this nasty pandemic. I know we're wearing our masks now. We're just doing this for our safety. I don't necessarily like it because I get fogging up in my glasses. I can't read the questions. So I just want to thank every one of the fans out there just are going through this tough time. We want to thank you. We want to thank the Heritage Foundation. We want to thank Consolidated Channel 18. Please enjoy your Thanksgiving break. It means it's going to be a lot to people just go back and spend time with their family.
Yeah. And Colter and I will be also enjoying Thanksgiving with our family, so we will not be airing a Hawk Talk episode next week.
But you can catch us out on Twitter and our Instagram. Our Twitter is at DSU Heritage Fund, and our Instagram is at DSU Foundation. That is under caps. So I think with that, have a happy Thanksgiving from Kenzie and I. And with that, Hawks are up.